All right, folks, we're back. This is the semifinal in the Molten Series. We got M1 15-3 versus M1 14-1. 14-1 are going to be on the far side of the court. The 15-3 is going to be on the near side. One of these teams should have thought better of the fact and worn white jerseys while the other one wore black, but there's going to be a lot of black on black, so sorry about that, folks. I'm going to clean my lens. We'll be ready to go shortly. Thanks for tuning in from all over. Oh, I don't yet. I will after this game. Thank you. Perfect. All right, folks. Big shout out to Chad Schwant that might be watching this. Chad has always helped me out when I've needed it. He's a great guy and a great part of this broadcast. So, Chad, hope you're somewhere warm, maybe taking care of your other daughter. Doing something, I'm sure. I'm sure it's something good. Anyways, if you want to know how we got to this point, here's a look at the Molten Series. Kind of a little bit of a screenshot. It's not perfect. I'm sure it looks really small on your screen. You might have to squint. But here's a little fun fact. The winner of this game plays M1 15-4s or 15-5s, maybe 15-6s. They're called M1 Black. So the 14-1 versus the 15-3. There's a lot of numbers being talked about here today. It's going to get a lot of confusing, but I'll try and walk you guys through it. We're all basically on the same team, but yeah. And folks, I'm going to do my best not to run out of batteries here today. And I think I'll be able to do that, but no promises. So shortly here, we're going to be underway. 11:22 a.m. Central Standard Time is the time. The girls, you can shake hands ahead of time so they don't get in a fight after the game. One about to shake hands. Everybody wearing black jerseys once again. No one thought better of it to change their jersey out. And these are all reversible jerseys, by the way. So we could have just turned them inside out. I believe they're reversible. Maybe I'm wrong. But we always have both our lights and our darks for every tournament. So why not one of these teams decided not to wear a light? I do not know. But we'll talk about that after the fact. Now, scoreboard's going to be on the far side, but I'm going to still do some scoring just to keep things less confusing. So we got M1 15-3s, that's the team you're cheering for, versus M1 14-1. 14-1 on the far side of your court. Starting lineup for the threes. Resinier, Stay, Lucy Maslow, Kenzie Watson, Kenley Henderson, Reese Elliott, and Sophia Schwant. Sorry again about the net in front of you. Nothing I can do about that. This is my best perch that I can get here for today's game. And Kenna Rushis in for Reese Elliott. Kenley Henderson to the back line to serve. Henderson, number 66, sporting the single simple pony. Henderson running jump serve. It's a good one. Nice serve by Henderson. Three's taking an early lead here. 1-0. First set is the best of three. We're going to play to 25. Got to win by 2. Semifinal matchup here in the Molten Series. Henderson stands and delivers. This to the back line. The ones bring that forward. Good. Touch set here by Maslow. Looks like she had a net violation on that one. Ones take advantage. Side out. M1 15-3. 1-1. One stand, deliver. This back to Watson. She sends it in the air. Rashis plays it forward. Nice play by Bai there. Just hopping that over the net with a sideways bump. Fifteen threes now take a 1-point advantage. Fiona Bechtel in for Kenzie Watson. Bechtel right in front of you, sporting the single simple first out pony. Running jump serve. This is a good one to the back line. The ones play forward to Schwant. Schwant buries it right at the net. Nice play, Sophia Schwant. 3-1. Bechtel here. Goes to work. Baseline. Running jump serve by Fiona Bechtel. This to the back line of the ones. Played up forward by Schwant. It's a net violation called here. Not sure who they called that on. Side out for the threes. 3-2. 15 threes with a 1-point advantage. One stand to deliver. This back to Bechtel. She'll bring it forward here to Henderson. Schwant with a good hit. That strike going to the back line. Comes forward. Rashis, Bechtel. Back to Rashis. Backwards bump keeps it alive. And the ones go to work. Sideways bump. That hit goes right to the net. Unforced error now. Bringing the service back to the threes. 4-2. 2-point advantage for the threes. Reese Elliott in for Kenna Rashis as Lucy Maslow goes to the back line to serve. She'll work from the left side of your frame. Running jump serve by Maslow. It's a good one to the back line of the ones. They'll go to work. They'll just barely keep this one alive. Nice work by the ones. Bechtel forward to Henderson. Reese Elliott just drills this one. And once again, athletic play by the ones. Kept alive by threes. Schwant mistimes that jump and goes into the net. That was a good point. Good work there by the threes. They regain service. 4-3. 1-point advantage for the threes here. The ones regain service. Service back to Schwant. She'll get it up for Bechtel. Bechtel plays it forward. Elliott backwards bump keeps it alive. Ones go to work from their backcourt. Soft set, touch set. This one over. That one right in front of Kenna Rashis. 4-4 game. One's to the backcourt to serve. Running jump serve. This back to Bechtel. She'll keep it alive. Henderson sets. Schwant delivers. What a drill by Schwant. Nice hit there by Schwant. Signe Carter in for Lizzie Nierstay and Quinn Bai for Kinley Henderson. Carter to the back line to serve, scoring a single simple pony. 5-4 your score for the M1 15 threes. Good serve by Signe Carter. This to the back line. M1's not able to handle that one. You got it. 6-4 your score. Fans here holding the net so Carter can play this back as far as she can. Carter misstrikes this one. One-point advantage for the threes. It's 6-5. 15 threes. One's to the back line to serve. Service is over to Rashis. Backward set by Carter. Bai with the drive. That one to the baseline for the ones. They'll go to work. This one brought forward. Nice play here by Bechtel. She'll go sideways to Carter. Carter keeps it alive. That one outside the antenna. That'll be out. Tie game. One's here to serve. Backline service. This just over the net. Bechtel keeps it alive. Carter, backwards bump. Nice play there by Schwant, but that one is not going to make it over. One's now with 1 point advantage here in the first set. This one played at 25, got to win by 2. One service back to Schwant. She bumps her, sets that ball, and then unfortunately can't get out of the way there for Rashis. Rashis trying to make an athletic play on the ball, not able to, because she ran into Schwant. 8-6, 2 point advantage for the one. Service right over to Schwant. She'll keep it alive. Carter, nice set forward. Bechtel, she drives. Back to the back line. One's put that one into the net. Threes will regain service. We have Watson back for Bechtel as Sophia Schwant goes to the back line to serve. Schwant service. It's a good one to the back line here. Other ones, they're not able to handle that. There's an errant play by the line judge here. Vital calling the ball. Oh, and then we're gonna replay the point. Line judge by Vital here, right back here to your left side of your field lane, fell asleep during the play. Made an errant play on the call. Sophia Schwant on the back line. Sends it. What a serve by Schwant. This is the baseline of the ones. They'll bring it forward. Back to Schwant. She'll settle. Carter, long set. Watson with a good strike. That'll regain the point. The threes here retaining service. Schwant now going to work again to the back line. Still step forward, send a strike there to the back corner. Oh, the ones, they'll work this ball forward. It'll make it over to Bai. Rashis, here to Watson. Watson trying to make a running hit of it. That's a difficult ball to play.
Go, keep it going. Go back in.
9-8 ones. They'll stand deliver. This to Watson. She'll get that one over. One set forward. Looks like a net violation on that. 10-8 ones. One serve. This back to Watson. She'll put that ball errantly into the scoring table where Carter tries to get a hand on it, and that's not going to go anywhere. Unforced error makes it 11-8.
Keep it going.
One serve. This back to Watson. Carter backwards set by. Keeps it just inside the antenna with a soft set. Ones keep this one alive. They'll send that back over. Rashis, Carter, Watson. That drive is down to the baseline. She puts that one away. Nice hit here by Kenzie Watson. Lucy Maslow for Reese Elliott. 11-9 your score now. Ones with a 1 point advantage. Rashis with a drive. This one down the line. Kept inside the antenna by the ones. Schwant will set. Carter set. By with the drive. That one's good. Quinn by with a nice hit there. It's 11-10, 1 point advantage for the ones as Rashis goes to the back line. Goes to work sporting the single simple pony. Rashis. Her drive into the net. Unforced error making it 12-10. Ones regain service. One serve. This one back to Watson. Maslow back to Watson again. Watson with a great drive. This set coming over softly. Rashis, Carter. Rashis, that pass from the libero. Kind of Rashis, just a little too far. Sydney Carter had no room to deal with that ball. She had to go directly backwards with it. And wasn't able to elevate. 13-10, ones. This one back to Watson. Here's Carter backwards. Set by with the drive back to the back corner. Ones keep this alive. We'll roll it over. By will play it. Carter to Watson. Nice soft set by Watson to the back line. Long set, touch set coming. Schwant, Carter. Rashis with a nice little bump there, setting it to the back line. This bump coming over. Rashis got a dig for it. What a play, Kenna Rashis. Kept her alive. Touch set. This back to Watson. Rashis back to Watson. It's a give and go. Watson to the drive to the back line. That one's good. Two-point game now, 13-11. Kinley Henderson for Quinn Bai and Resinier State for Signe Carter. Henderson going to go to the back line to serve. Henderson to the back line, service. This serve to the back court of the ones. They'll hit, and a dig by Schwant. Too little, too late. That one's going to land. 14-11, three-point advantage for the ones. Ones to their back line to serve. Service, this one back to Rashis. She decides to set the last second. Henderson tries to send this over. Backwards bump by Rashis. Boy, what a play by Schwant. One-handed hit from behind the 10-foot. And this one comes out. Looks out to me, out the call. No touch call here. They're calling a touch well after the fact. I guess the line judge way on the far side of the court has eagle eyes and is somehow able to see a touch from the far side there. Ill advised by the scoring committee. This one back to Watson. She'll put that to the stands. 16-11. Woo! Drive here. This one back to Watson. Ball was in play. Well, with 17-11, M1 14 ones, the 6-point advantage early on the first set. I'm Mike Henriksen. This is M1 15-3 volleyball. And this timeout brought to you by South Metro Driving School. South Metro Driving School. Come find us on the web. If you have a 15 or 16-year-old just looking to start driving, find us on the web, South Metro Driving School. Back to action.
Keep it going.
Serve right back to Rashis. Set forward. Henderson. Nice bump to Nearstay. Nearstay with the drive there to the back corner. This one comes forward. And hit by Schwant. She can't keep that one in play. It's 18-11. Ones. One serve, this one back to Rashis. Henderson sets. Nice drive by Maslow. She brought that forward. That's another block by Maslow. Henderson, Rashis. And Watson backwards bump keeps this one alive. Soft set hit coming. That one out. 18-12. Fiona Bechtel to the back line to serve. Looks like somebody in for Nearstay. I think it might be Bechtel came in for near stay, now she's serving. 18-13, 5-point advantage for your ones. Fiona Bechtel, running jump serve, nice serve to the libero or the ones. Soft set, hit coming, this one blocked at the net, but it comes through. Bechtel, Henderson, near stay, soft set, looking for ground, it won't find it. Hit coming, Henderson, Roshis backwards to Bechtel. Nice hit from beyond the 10-foot line. One's able to handle. Let's send this to the baseline. Bechtel, Henderson, Schwant back to the baseline of the ones. They'll keep it alive. Soft set, this one over. Henderson, Roshis, here's Schwant, another drive to the back corner. Ones keep it alive. Soft set, hit coming. This one into the net. 18-4 your score here. Bechtel waiting for the ball to get back into play. Here it comes. She's to the back line to serve. Fiona Bechtel. 4-point advantage for the 14-1s. This serve to the back line. It's out. (19-14). 14-1s, 5-point advantage. This, the first set, played at 25, got to win by 2. Ball in play. One serve. This one back to Roshis. Over to near stay. Maslow not able to play that at the net. 20-14. 14-1s. This one back to Schwant. Roshis plays it forward. Here's Henderson, backwards bump. 2-1, soft set, hit coming. That one just sent nicely over. It was really a nice play by the 14-1s there. Finding ground in the threes mid-court. We'll go back to action, 21-14, 7-point advantage here for the ones. Threes got to work their way back into this if they want to make it a game. 6-point advantage, Reese Elliott for Kennerashis. Lucy Maslow to the back line to serve. Maslow. Running jump serve. This to the back line of the ones. Backwards bump, sideways bump, gets it over. Bechtel. Henderson, nice play here by Elliott. Getting that one over. Hit coming, good dig here by Maslow. Another hit coming. Elliott had a piece of it. Bechtel, Henderson, Schwant. Schwant with a good drive. That one finding them one's court, or 14-1 court. Now it's 5-point game. 21-15. Maslow to the back line to serve, sporting the single simple pony. Maslow with a drive down the line. That one is out. Kennerashis for Lucy Maslow. 22-16. The 15-3 starting to run out on 4 stairs. Running jump serve. This one just over the net to Bechtel. Henderson soft set. Elliott puts that into the net. Gets touched by the one, so it kept alive. And threes get it over. One set this up at the net. Schwant, Henderson. Played long here. This one. Hit goes long by the ones. 22-17, 5-point differential once again. Signe Carter and Quinn Bai in for Kinley Henderson and Resi Nearstay. 22-17. Signe Carter to the back line to serve. Carter running jump serve. This down the line. Unforced error is out. 23-17. The 14-1s to serve. 6-point advantage. serve. It's back to Schwant. Here's Carter. And Schwant again puts that touched at the net, blocked at the net. Threes keep it alive. Ones go to their backcourt to bring it forward. Bechtel, Carter, and Elliott played again at the net. Nice play by the threes to keep this one alive. One send it back over. Schwant. Rauschus. Carter. Schwant again. That one will fall. 23-18. Kenzie Watson for Fiona Bechtel. Sophia Schwant to the back line to serve. Schwant with a running jump serve. That one falls short into the net. Unforced error, making it 24-18. M1 14-1s. This is the first set. Best of three. Played to 25, got to win by 2. Set point. Watson. Carter back to Watson. Her drive. Oh, that was going long, but it was touched by the ones. Making it 24-19. The threes regain service. Maslow for Elliott. Rauschus to the back line to serve. 24-19. Good serve here by Rauschus. Got forward. Hit coming. Oh, that's a good one. Right in front of us. M1 14-1s winning the first game 25-19 by 6 points. I'll leave that score up for you for a second, and then I'm going to reset the scoreboard, folks. Now, if our 15-3s do not capture a victory in this game, I think we will stay in the same feed for the next game. So, same link. All right, so in about a minute and a half, we'll have set number 2 underway. Set number 1 taken by M1 14-1s, 25-19. This set number 2. The 15-3s hoping to push a rubber match. Once again, I'm Mike Erickson bringing to you M1 15-3 volleyball.
I don't have to laugh, yell inside his ears.
And folks, we're back to action here. Line up for the M1 Laser Cats, the 15-3s. Quinn Bai, Kenzie Watts, and Lucy Maslow. Signe Carter, Resinier State, Madeline Henriksen. ones to serve. Service right back to Roshis. It's brought forward to Carter and Watson with a great drive. A land for first blood. Kenzie Watson to the back line to serve. Watson, running jump serve. This one out, a bit too far. 1-1 your score. Drive by the ones, kept alive nicely by Watson. Carter to by that drive right into a block. Sent back down into the freeze court. Ones take advantage. No serve. This back to Roshis. Carter. Sent forward. Unfortunately, that set by Carter just was out of position. One's now to the backcourt to serve. The score should read 3-1. It reads 2-1 here. This ball is sent out. Tell you what though, folks, I'll change my score to be correct. We'll say 2-2. Should say 3-2. Errant job by the score table. Lucy Maslow with a good drive here. It's to the backcourt of the ones. They'll bring it forward. Good. Oh, 3-3. Hello. Sorry, folks. I don't know what happened with the audio there for a second. Just lost audio, like all of a sudden. We're back though. Don't know why we lost it. Ball played forward here. Hello. All right. Sounds like we're good now. I'm not exactly sure why we lost audio there. (5-4) the score now. Schwant to Carter. Kinley Henderson service. Good serve by Henderson down the line. Played up by the ones. 4 hits won't get this ball forward. Tie game. (5-5). Henderson from the back line to serve. Good serve here by Henderson. Brought forward by the ones. Whoa, that was a drive. Henderson, Schwant. Ones to the back line. That hit back to Watson. Settled by Henriksen, Schwant. Long bump to the back line to the ones. Soft set. Oh, there's a good hit by the ones. Just finding the soft edge there. 6-5 at 14 ones. Ones to the back line to serve. That back to Roshis. Now it's Henderson over to Schwant. Good hit by Schwant just to the back corner. Played forward here by the ones. Roshis. Now it's Henriksen Playing that to the back line of the ones. They are hit coming forward. That one out. 6-6 your score. Hendrickson out, Bechtel in. Jana Bechtel to the back line to serve. Bechtel, oh boy. Close on that serve, hit the top of the net, brought that one down. Ones take advantage of the unforced error, 7-6. Served by the ones into the net, no trade errors. 7-7 your score. Maslow for near stay. Rushes to the back line to serve. Rushes. That serve into the net. Oh, we're just going unforced error after unforced error. 8-7. Ones. 1 point advantage. Serve back to Watson. She plays that one forward, no one there. 7-9. Serve back to Bechtel. She'll keep it alive. There's Henderson to Watson. Watson drills it. Brought forward here by the ones. It's Henderson. Rashis. Hit by Bechtel. That was behind the 10-foot line. That was a good hit. This hit coming. Bechtel saves that. Henderson over to Schwant. Schwant hit from outside the out-of-bounds line. Nice play. 9-8 your score. Bye for Henderson and Carter for Schwant. Signe Carter to serve. Carter from your back line. Number 24 sporting the single simple pony. Carter service. This one's good. Brought forward, hit coming. Oh, that's right in front of Fiona Bechtel. Woo! She just got a late invitation to that party. 10-8. 14-1. Service by the ones, just over the net. Good serve. Watson keeps it alive. Bye goes backwards with it, and Watson sends it over with a sideways bump. One soft set hit coming. This one well placed right behind Quinn Bye. 11-8, 14-1. This serve right back to Rashis. Now it's Carter. Watson with the drive. Good shot by Watson. 11-9. Hendrickson for Bechtel. Watson back to serve. Kenzie Watson, service. Played from the back line of the ones. They'll go sideways bump over. Hendrickson. Pass here to Carter. Back to Hendrickson. Give and go. Hendrickson, nice soft set. The ones, athletic play to keep it alive, and they bury it off the baseline. That was a really nice play by the ones there. Yeah. 12-9, 3-point advantage, 14-1. Serve back to Hendrickson. Errant play by Hendrickson, but kept alive, and she'll go sideways bump over with it. Soft set hit coming, touched by Maslow, but she didn't get enough to block that one. 13-9, M1, 14-1. Serve is over to Watson. She'll play it sideways to Bai, and Bai will keep it alive. Rosh just goes to the back line here. To the ones. They'll hit coming. Oh, right in front of Watson there. Nothing she could do. That was a great hit. 14-9, M1, 14-1. This break brought to you by our friends at South Metro Driving School. South Metro Driving School. Come find us online. We're in the South Metro. We teach your kids how to drive, behind the wheel. We have instructors ready and willing. They'll pick your kids up at your house and get them hours behind the wheel. Come find us. South Metro Driving School. And we're back to action. Serves a great one. This one back to Henriksen. Carter backwards. Set by with the drive, and that one's good. 4-point game. 14-10. Rosh's out for, looks like, Carter. Lucy Maslow with the drive. This one to the back line. The one's played at the net by Nearstay. Backwards bump hit coming, blocked by Henriksen. That one falls in the M3 court though. 15-10. Rosh's back in. Not sure who she exchanged for. Looks like Maslow. Rosh's for Maslow. 15-10 M1s. Watson, Carter, Henriksen. That one can't go over. 15-3 is playing a little bit sloppy. Uncharacteristic. One's to the back line, running jump serve. This one's a bullet down the line. Henriksen lets that one go errantly. That one falls in play. What a serve by the ones. A nice ace. This serve, a soft serve, right in front of Henriksen this time. They're picking on her. It's 18-10.
Together on that one.
Henriksen should expect this ball to come to her, as it did the last two times. And it does. Henriksen handles this one nicely. Goes Watson back to Henriksen, give and go. That one's good. Henriksen steps up back in the front line. Ball back here, Roshis settles. Carter over to Henriksen. She drives that one, and that one's good. Quite the hit there by Henriksen, striking her revenge. 18-11. By for Henderson and Carter for Schwantz. Henderson to the back line to serve. 18-11, 14-1s. Good serve by Henderson. One step up, good save there by Henderson. Roshis forward to Henriksen, soft set. Ones keep this one alive. Hit coming, blocked nicely by Nearstay. Schwant, soft set, Henderson to the back line. They'll bring it forward. Touch set. This one falls right in front of Roshis. One striking blood again. 19-11. Fifteen ones to the back line to serve. They serve right, left to go long. That one goes long. 19-12. Fiona Bechtel for Madeline Henriksen. Bechtel will go to the back line to serve. sporting the single simple pony. Bechtel puts this one into the net. That unforced error, making it 20-12. Running jump serve, this one back to Watson. Now it's Henderson, backward set, Schwant. This hits this one, unforced error, makes it 22-12, 10-point advantage for, 21-12, 9-point advantage for the ones. Soft serve, great play by Watson to keep that ball alive. Soft set, hit coming, blocked partially by Watson at the net, but that ball is in M1's court. 10-point advantage here for your 14 ones. 15 threes just don't look angry enough, if you ask me. I gotta hate to lose when you play this game. Coming to Watson. She puts that sideways. 23-12. This serve right here to Bechtel. She keeps it alive. Henderson, Watson. Sideways bump brings it over. The ones with a long set hit coming. This one back to Henderson. Great play by Bechtel. Watson can't get that one over. 24-12. It's an absolute clinic here by the 14 ones. Running jump serve. This one soft into the net. 24-13, it's game set point here, and will be for the next 10 points. Kenarashis, running jump serve. Great serve by Kenarashis. 24-14.
Oh, no worries. That's all right. Rest it if you want to keep anything in there.
Rashis to the back line to serve. Running jump serve by Rashis, puts it into the net. That's the game, folks. 25-14, M1. 14 ones, besting the 15 threes. We'll catch you guys at, I think, almost immediately here. We'll be starting up again. Hello, 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 and welcome back, folks. This is the third place game in the Molten Series. Here we have Vital 14-2 Royal versus M1 15 threes. I'm going to clean my screen here for a second. All right, folks. There we go. Thanks for bearing with me. I know this is on the same channel here. No worries. Trying to get the best view here we can. Kenzie Watson, the serve. Watson, good serve. Played forward here by the Royals. By Vital. That one's out. Score out now reading 2-1. Watson, the serve. Good serve by Watson. Kept alive by Vital, and they'll put that one into the net. Actually, 3-1. Sorry, I had the score wrong here. Get everything up to date. Here we go. And I see that scoreboard maybe not all the way in your screen here. I'll fix that in a second. Served by Watson's a good one. Played forward by Vital. All right, Watson again from the back line to serve. Kenzie Watson, running jump serve is a good one. 4-1. For your M1 Laser Cats, you got Henriksen by, Elliott, Carter, Roshis, and Watson serving. Watson with a nice serve here. This is the back line of 14-2 Royals. I'll put that one into the net. 6-1 early on out. Timeout, Royals. Grab just an edge here. So this is the third place game in the Molten Series, the third series that we've played so far this year. The way the Molten Series works, every tournament seeds you into a new tournament. So there's about 5 tournaments, and so if you won every single tournament of all 4 tournaments, the last tournament, you would be in the very best tournament. So kind of depends on how you do and how you seed. It's like a series of tournaments. Watson. Running jump serve's a good one. This is the back line of Vital. They'll come forward. That hit into the net. 7-1. Watson. Back line to serve. Watson. Running jump serve, that one unforced error into the net. 7-2. Vital to serve. Good serve here by Vital. Back to Roshis. Carter. Long set. Henriksen drills one. Vital plays it off their back line. Touch set coming over. That's right in front of Signe Carter. She's not able to play it. 7-3. Vital, the back line service. This one over to Watson. Carter set to By. By with the drive. Oh, that's a good one. Vital able to keep it alive. Watson brings that forward. Carter puts that into the scorer's table. Henriksen cannot play it in the scorer's table. Vital 7-4. M1 15 threes. Vital serves. Roshis to Carter. And Elliott puts that one into the net. 7-5. Vital to the back line to serve. Service this right back to Roshis. Now it's Carter over to Henriksen. That ball went over, falls in Vital's court. 8-5. Reese Elliott to the back line to serve. Roshis out. And it looks like Maslow in for Roshis. Elliott with a good serve. Just to the back line. Vital brings it forward. Watson, Carter, Maslow. Maslow with a good set to the far side. Brought forward. Elliott, Watson. Here's Henriksen with the hit. Head to the back line. Vital brings it forward. That hit coming. That one's out. Nine 5. Elliott to the back line to serve. And drive to the back line here. That one out. 9-6 your score. Vital, backline service. That one right into the head of their middle. That unforced error makes it 10-6. We're going to see Schwanta in for Carter and Henderson for Bye. And Bye goes to the back line to serve. Oh, excuse me, Henderson to the back line to serve. Touch set coming over, Henderson. Rashis, this one to Henriksen. Good touch set by Henriksen. She wins the battle at the net. It's 11-6. Kinley Henderson, the back line to serve. Henderson, good serve. Vital can't control, 12-6. Henderson. Henderson, her drive, that's good. Vital sets up, bringing it forward to Henderson. Rashis back to Watson. Watson puts it right into the net. And unforced error, making it 7-13. Served by Vital, long. 14-7, M1. Henriksen out, Bechtel in. Fiona Bechtel to the back line to serve. Bechtel's service is good. Vital keeps it alive. Backwards bump coming. This one back to Bechtel. It's Henderson over to Watson. She hits that one off the baseline there. 14-8. Vital service. This one, Rashis. Henderson to Maslow. Maslow goes wide with that one. 14-9. Vital to serve. Vital services, good one. Here is Bechtel Henderson. Touch set to Maslow. Maslow got that over nicely. Rashis, Henderson. Watson, good touch set here to the back line of Vital. Hit coming, saved by Henderson. Miscommunication there between Rashis and Maslow, making it 14-10. Served by Vital, down to Rashis. Henderson to Watson. Watson with a drive. That one just long. 14-11. Vital to the back line service. This serve coming over. Rashis, Bechtel, Watson. Nice sideways bump by Watson. Keep it alive. Hit coming. This one finding its way out. (15-11). Rashis to serve. Running jump serve just over the net. Boy, that was close. Good serve by Rashis. This one sent over. Watson diving attempt to save it. Too little, too late. Vital. Serve just past the back line. Oh, they're calling that in. Don't know about that one. That one looked long to me. (15-13), 2-point game. 14-2's put that one into the net. 16-13. M1 15-3. Twin by. Signy Carter caught sleeping on the bench. They're awoken to change out for Henderson and Schwant. 16-13, Signy Carter. To the back line to serve. Carter, service, into the net, unforced error, turns the ball over. 16-14, 2-point advantage for M1. Serve right back to Watson. Carter. And Bechtel. Bechtel with a nice hit, getting that one over. Backwards bump, hit coming. Bechtel. Carter, backwards set. By with the drive. Nice shot by By. Vital brings this one over. Rauschus. Carter, long set. And Watson with the drive, that one long. Vital with the serve, this one goes out, and this time they get the call right. Watson to the back line to serve, 17-15. Watson running jump serve, that one, whoa, nice serve. Kenzie Watson with an ace. Watson again to the back line to serve. Line jump serve by Watson's another good one. This to the far side where Vital will get this one over. By wasn't expecting that right at the net. Caught her by surprise. 18-16, 2-point game. It's a tight one here. If this third game, folks, goes to a rubber match, my phone might run out of power. I hope not. Right now I have it on the juice, but my extra power pack might run out of power. So. All right, Madeline Henriksen in there now for Fiona Bechtel. Vital serves. This one to Rauschus. Carter over to By. By touch set. Nicely done getting that one over. Vital hit coming. Kept up by Rauschus. Henriksen over to Watson. Nicely done. Backboard hit coming here. Watson gets a piece of it. Not enough. 17-18. It's a 1-point game here. Anybody's ball game. Once again, this is Vital's 14-2 versus M1 15-3. Henriksen with the drive. That one off the block, and that'll land for M1 point. 19-17. Once again, a 2-point advantage. Reese Elliott to the back line to serve. Maslow for Rauschus. Elliott, good serve here to the back line, powerful. 2017. Elliott again to the back line to serve. Good serve here by Elliott. It's quite the drive, but Vital able to play it forward. This falls right in front of Henriksen and Elliott, simultaneous contact. Maslow gets that one over. Vital. That strike off Henriksen had a piece of it right at the net. That ball will fall in M1's court. It is now 2018. Vital service. This one back to Henriksen. She'll settle. Carter. Give and go. Henriksen touch that over. That was nice. Finding a nice little soft area. 21-18. Henderson for Bai and Schwant for Carter. Henderson to the back line to serve. There she is. Henderson, good serve here. The back line of Vital, brought forward to Schwant. Schwant just takes a strike at it right at the net. Played touch set there by Maslow. Is not able to get enough of it. 21-19. Vital back to Brocious, Henderson, Henriksen. Henriksen's drive is out off the back corner. 21-20. Vital back to Brocious. Here's Henderson. Nicely done by Kinley Henderson. Catches Vital sleeping at the net. 22-20. 2-point advantage. Henriksen out. Fiona back to Lynn. She'll go to the back line to serve. Back to the service. This to the back line of Vital. They'll bring that forward with the set hit coming. This to Bechtel. Henderson backwards set. Schwant with the hit. Good hit by Schwant. 23-20. This the first set. Timeout. This timeout brought to you by South Metro Driving School. South Metro Driving School. Come find us on the web. We're located in South Metro, and we'll get your kids driving before you know it. South Metro Driving School. Sign up for Behind the Wheel. (23-20). Fiona back to the back line to serve. Bechtel, service. Brought forward. The drive by Vital, that one out. (24-20). Bechtel. What a drive by Bechtel. This to the back line. Vital. They'll bring it forward. Hit coming. Blocked by Reese Elliott. And that will be the end of the first set. M1 taking the set. 25-20. I'll leave that up, folks, for just a little bit. I'll reset the scoreboard, and we will start set number 2 in just a couple minutes. All right, we're back to action, folks. Set number 2. About to be underway. Starting lineup for the Laser Cats. Mearskay, Maslow, Henriksen, Henderson, Rochus, and Schwann. Looks like Kinley Henderson to serve. Henderson with a nice serve there. Played forward by Vidal, this one out. Henderson on the back line service. Another good serve by Henderson. Vidal from their back line would bring it forward. Rochus, Henderson, nice touch set. Maslow with a good drive. Two up. Henderson. Way back court to serve. Service by Henderson, it's a good one. Touch set. Brought forward by Vidal. They won't get this one over the net. 3-0 M1. Henderson to serve. Henderson to serve. Good serve by Henderson. This one played errantly by Vidal. It's 4-0. And oddly enough here, the line judge here on the upper right looks like Larry David. Henderson plays this back to Vidal. They're going to work from the back line, try and bring it forward. They're not able to. 5-0. Timeout, Vidal. Kinley Henderson again to serve. 5-0 M1. Laser Cats. Good serve here by Kinley. Brought forward. Vidal can't handle it. 6-0 M1. Henderson to the back line to serve. Good serve again here by Henderson. Brought forth here by Vidal. They'll play it at the net. This one. Played forward. Schwann. Henderson. Henderson's got to go all the way with this one. And it goes over. Unbelievable. 7-0. M1. Henderson. Henderson running. Jump serve's a good one. Vidal plays this outside the antenna. Point M1. It's 8-0. Henderson here working from the baseline. Henderson running jump serve. It's a good one. Played forward by Vidal. Good. A dig by Henderson. Henderson shot, and wow, what a point. Oh, man. Kinley Henderson just playing out of her mind. That was an unbelievable dig by Henderson. Wow. Henderson, good serve here to the back line of Vital. Vital tips this one over, and they trick him again. This time Henderson's too far off the back line to make a dive for it. 9-1. What a run there by Kinley Henderson. Vital the serve. Serve is good over to Rashis. He plays that ball errant. 9-2 your score. This one over to Schwant. Schwant will settle it. Henderson to Maslow. She drills this one into the cheap seats. 9-3. Serve here back to Henriksen. She plays that over to the next court beside her. And one losing just a little bit of focus here after that nice starting roll. Serve back to Henriksen. She gets better foot position, puts it to Henderson. Henderson and Nearstay down the line. Vital keeps it alive. Backwards bump by Vital. Over to Rashis. Henderson backwards bump. Maslow puts that to the back corner. That one's in. 10-4. M1. Madeline Henriksen here to the back line to serve, sporting the single simple pointer. Henriksen stands and delivers. This to the back line, hit coming, blocked by Maslow. Now it's Rashis. Sends it over. A nice hit by Lucy Maslow there at the front line. Vital not able to get this one over. It's 11-4. Henriksen again from the back line. Good serve here by Henriksen to the libero. Vital, they'll tip this one over. Rashis. And it's Schwant. Here's Henriksen beyond the 10-foot line. Good hit by Henriksen. Vital able to keep it alive, and they lose the handle on it. 12-4. Henriksen stands, delivers. Oh, it's a good one. Vital puts this one over, and this ball's out. Sorry, I didn't follow that as well as I should have. 13-4. Henriksen from middle court. Stands, delivers. This to the back line. That Larry David's calling that one out. 13-5. Vital service. This back to Rashis. Henderson over to Maslow. Nice hit here by Maslow. 14-5. Elliott for Maslow. Rashis to the back line to serve. Kenna Rashis, libero. Good serve by Rashis. Oh, that was a rocket. Vital able to keep it alive. Henriksen settles. Henderson to Schwant. Schwant buries it. (15-5). Timeout. All right, back to action. Kanarashis. Rasha stands, delivers this to the backcourt of, oh, nice play. Nice play there by Vital at the front line, just tipping that one over. 15-6. This one back to Schwant. She'll keep it alive to Henderson. Elliott beating at the net. Henderson's there to save the day. Rosh just gets it over. Soft set. This one back. Henderson again. Roshis. Schwant. Oh, Schwant. Off balance. Tries to get that one over. That one finding the net. 15-7. Vital. The serve. This one touches the net. Finds its way over. Near stay with a nice play right at the net there. 16-7. M1 for 15-3. Sydney Carter to the back line to serve. Carter, service into the net. Unforced error makes it 16-8. Vital service. This one back to Henriksen. She has got a set to Carter. Carter to Roshis. That one's over. Touch set. Oh, hit by Vitals. Off the mark, 17-8, 15-3. Here is Bechtel for Schwant. Bechtel to the back line to serve. Fiona Bechtel sporting the single simple pony. Is to the back line. Vital brings it forward. Hit coming. Had a piece of that. Still came through though. 17-9. Service. This one to Roshis. That one won't make it over. 17-10. Vital over to Henriksen. Now it's Carter. She does a soft set, tries to catch him sleeping. Hit coming. Bechtel. Carter. Here's Bai from the sideline. She'll send that into the cheap seats. 17-11. M1 starting to let Vital get back in this game. Vital just over the net to Henriksen to send that one all the way over. Vital soft set, backwards bump. Bechtel, Carter to Elliott. And Vital one too many hits. (18-11). And Maslow for Roshis. Here is Elliott with a good serve. Vital able to keep it alive. Bechtel goes to work. Carter back to Bai. Oh, that was a good hit by Bai. The lefty, the southpaw for M1. Elliott again from the back line to serve. Elliott getting a lot of velocity off her stand and deliver serves. Good one here by Elliott once again. This one going wide. Unfortunate. Elliott touched that. (19-12). Roshis for Elliott. Vital service. This one back to Bechtel. Now it's Carter. Maslow. She stands and delivers. 20-12. 15 threes. Henderson for By. Nearstay for Carter. Henderson again to serve. Henderson running jump serve down the line. Vital just able to keep this one alive. Over to Rashis. Henderson. And nice hit there by Maslow. 21-12 your score. Henderson. Good serve by Henderson. She sells it short. But Vital able to get it over. Bechtel, Henderson. She'll bump. Back to Bechtel. Hit beyond the 10-foot line. Boy, that was nice. Vital keeps it alive. Going with the backwards bump. And that'll fall short right in front of Madeline Henriksen there. Kind of seeing it come over at the last second. 21-13. Vital to serve. Service just over the net. This one to Henriksen. Henderson, jump ball here. Larry David calls the jump ball. Vital, Henriksen. She puts that up to, oh, nice play by Kenley Henderson, and Henriksen then puts it in the net. 21-14. Out the call. Going down the line, to be honest with you, I thought that ball was in. Henriksen let that one go. 22-14. Henriksen from the back line service. This serve, good one. Vital not able to handle. 23-14. Henriksen, good serve here. Another ace. Game, set, point here for M1, 15 threes. If Henriksen can finish the job, that'll be it for the day for the 15 threes. 24-14, Henriksen stands, delivers. Vital keeps it alive. I'll send it over. Henriksen plays it. Henderson, long set. Schwant delivers. That's the game. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mike Henriksen. This has been M1 15-3 Volleyball. M1 takes third place on the day.